Talking at the camera video? Who does this guy think he is? Someone with talent? So last year, I did something incredibly dumb. I gave myself a goal, but unlike most times buying a gym membership, I actually kept up with it for more than 2 weeks. 52 platinums in 52 weeks. God, whose dumb idea was this? I'd always wanted to set an X-Plats in a year challenge goal for myself to accomplish, and what better way to do it than one a week, which was honestly kind of ridiculous. Truth be told, I spent a lot of my free time working on my house, petting my cats, and ignoring important phone calls. So having the time to do this was going to be pretty tight. So, did this challenge have any rules? Well, let's address the mayonnaise in the room first. In general, games needed to be ones I'd be proud of, so games like My Name is Mayo can go kick rocks. Puzzle games that have high completion percentages because people Google all the answers kind of get an exemption here. Backlog and long overdue unfinished games were preferred for this challenge, but as I think you and I both know, those games don't end up on the pile of long-standing unfinished games for no reason. Alien Isolation! If I talked about all 52 at length, we'd be here till I'm red in the face. So I'm going to set myself another goal that will assure I only go slightly orange in the face. I have 30 seconds to speak my piece about each game indicated by this timer here. We will try to keep track of interesting statistics for each game, which will be indicated somewhere over there. I don't know. I wish I was cool enough to make like a John Boy style deep dive video with cool graphs, but it's like deadlines and shut up. I'll try and give each game a score on gameplay, as well as if the trophies were fun or butts. And with that, let's get started. I am definitely not going to regret doing this. And we started off with Glass Masquerade 2. I love me a good puzzle game. It's pretty simple game. You put a lot of stained glass windows together. This is pretty fun. It's pretty simple as well. I saw it on sale and I was like, man, I like Glass Masquerade 1, and who doesn't like a good puzzle game? So I threw this one on there. This was very early in the year. I think I got this in early January. I'd give it like a 3 for gameplay wise, and the trophy list is like a 4. It's not too bad, not hard. This is going to be tough, man. This is only number 1. Second game, Killing Floor Incursion is an awesome first-person VR. It's a VR shooter if you're familiar with Killing Floor at all. There's lots of zombies. It's actually kind of spooky in places. I did this in co-op with a friend. This was really fun to do. We blazed through it in like 2 days. A couple of the trophies are a little tricky. I would give the list probably a 4 because it was very fun to try to do. Not many people have tried to do it. I'd give the game like a... I think I'd give the game a 4 as well. It's quite fun. I love a good VR shooter. Here we go, number 3. I'm not ready. What is it? Oh, Katamari Damacy Reroll. This is a delight. It's the remake of the original from PS2. If you didn't play it back in high school or kindergarten or whatever age you are when you're watching this, it's a great game you should do. The only hard part is the controls are pretty funky. They're hard to get used to. It's kind of like tank controls with the 2 analog sticks. I'd give the trophy list like a 2 or a 3 because it makes you get every single individual item. Tracking them all down is really hard. But the game itself is a 5. It's a solid 5. 5 out of 5, absolutely. Wonderful game. You should play it if it's on sale. Or just buy it in general. Fourth game, Resident Evil 5. Bad. No, bad. I mean, it's fun to play with friends because it's got co-op with Shiva, but man, a harsh drop-off from Resident Evil 4. We decided when Village was almost coming out that we were going to try to finish all the mainline Resident Evil games. That kind of fell off as the year went on, and the multiplayer in this game was just so demoralizing. I'd give the trophy list, with the multiplayer added, it's like a 2. Without the multiplayer DLC, it's like a 3-ish. The game is like a 3. What's next? Sexy Brutale. 5 game. Absolute 5. Wonderful puzzle game. Loved it to death. I think I beat it in like less than a day. I couldn't put it down. A lot of time loop fun stuff. Isometric puzzle game with time travel elements. The only butts part was kind of getting all the collectible cards, but besides that, it was an absolutely wonderful adventure. If you see it on sale or in general, I think I got it for like $6 or $7. It was pretty cheap. But good game. Trophy list. Like a 3 or a 4, yeah. Next game, Rayman Legends. Trophy list is totally ruined by one trophy, the one for grinding the multiplayer for 6 billion years. It sucks because Rayman Legends is such a good game, just like Rayman Origins was, where it's the 2D platformer where you just run around doing all the fun levels, but oh my god, did they ruin that with the stupid multiplayer grind. I gotta give the trophies like a fucking 2, man. And the game itself is like a solid... am I doing halves? I do 4.5. Concrete Genie is a cute little game. I think we got it on PlayStation Plus. I beat it in like 2 days. It's pretty straightforward. going around Seattle doing paintbrush stuff. There's one VR trophy that keeps a lot of people from the 100%. But it's a pretty fun game. The annoying thing was it's not really easy to track the collectibles, and it's kind of like you're missing one 2D sprite in the entire world, kind of like Psychonauts was, which was pretty tough. So I'll give the trophy list I'll give it like a 3, and the game's like a 4. It's pretty fun. Pretty quick. Manifold Garden. I made a video on this, and if you haven't seen it, that's fine. But I'd love if you watched it. Manifold Garden's a great puzzle game. I absolutely fell in love with it so much that I made a video on it. It's incredible, the visuals in that game. The trophy list, as much as I complained about the hard mode challenge, it really made you have to deal with the world in a different way. I'd still give it a 4, and I'd give the game a 5. I just love puzzle games like this so much. You know, like The Witness, or, you know, make games that make you have to look at the world differently. It's really fun. The Swords of Ditto. Oh my god. Again, another great game, kind of ruined by one trophy. It's a really fun roguelike game where you can let your next character inherit the previous stuff, which I think was added in a patch, but it kind of reminded me of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past a lot. It was very fun. I give the game a 4. The problem with the trophies is there's one trophy to get like 52 collectibles that are RNG, and there's kind of a way to force it, but it sucks, and it's 50 times, so I'd give the trophies like a 3, unfortunately, but it's a good game. No Man's Sky. Oh man, No Man's Sky. It only took us a month and 1 week to do this, but good lord, I think we put like 3 or 4 hours into it every day to grind out a lot of the stuff and to try to find, like, you know, the hazardous planets to stay out on. The trophy list for this one's kind of a fucking grind. I'd give the trophy list like I want to give it a 2 because of the one for getting all the plants on that. I mean, you don't know No Man's Sky is. I don't have to tell you what this game is. You know what No Man's Sky is. But the gameplay itself's pretty fun. I give the gameplay like a 3.5. I wouldn't go as higher than a 4. I played it before a lot of the stuff was added, but... Next game, Jesus Christ, I got no time to talk. Spirit of the North. This was a gift I got. It's a pretty fun, you know, little roam around in the environment as a little fox guy game. It's pretty cute. Pretty straightforward trophies. The only hard one was you have to find a bunch of secret talking to people in like the last area, and like, I know what you're gonna say. It's got trophies in the game image, but it's got a 39% platinum, so it's not that easy. But yeah, the gameplay's like it's a middle of the road 3 and 3. I'll give it that. Control, again, game I don't have to really explain to you. It's Control. You know what Control is. Over the shoulder shooter with superpowers, SCP slight-esque, you know, great female protagonist. You got a gun that turns into a billion different things. Trying to find your brother and like a weird secret government lab. It's got a jillion trophies. Got 2 great DLCs. I 100%ed it far later after I got the platinum. Gameplay 4, trophy list 3. This is some grindy shit. Cuphead, another game I made a video on. Cuphead's great. I don't know what else to say. You know what Cuphead is. It's 2D shooter, shoot 'em up, jumpy, bang bang game. It's freaking great. You should play it. I thought it was going to be on PlayStation Plus recently, and it wasn't. I was kind of bummed about that. I guess maybe we would have gotten views. Nah, I'm not pushing that. But I wanted more people to be able to play it. Because a lot of people were like, man, I want to pick that up after your video. And I was like, you should go get it. This game's a 5. The trophy list is a 4. Fuck, this is so hard. Super Time Force Ultra. This had been on my card when I played it on Vita like 5 years ago. So a friend was like, dude, you gotta go back and finish that. You have like 2 trophies left. So I picked it back up again, and I played it for like 2 days straight, and I finally got the last 2 time trials done. It is bursting with personality. It's really funny. It's really hard. Yeah, 2% platinum is really hard. I give the game a 5, and the trophy list also like a 4. I didn't even remotely explain that. Lego Ninjago, the video game. This was okay, listen. I love me a good Lego game, and I had a trip coming up, so I grabbed this from my local game store. It's a Lego game. You don't need to know what a Lego game is. I don't know anything about Ninjago, 'cause it's like a kids Lego series, so it was really fun to like play a Lego game where you didn't know anything. That said, some of the stuff in this game kind of sucks. Trophy list 3, game 3. It's a Lego game. It's not super spectacular. That was the Vita one, specifically. We Were Here. Okay, I bought the triple pack of these 3 games because a friend was like, do you want to work through these together? They're a fun co-op puzzle game. And I was like, sure, great. I recommend them. That said, this one, each of them you have to play through multiple times, where by that point you kind of know what to do, and it's kind of a bummer you have to play it twice. So I give the trophy list... It's not... The game is fun. It's a co-op puzzle game. The game is fun. 3... oh, fuck, I didn't finish. Screw it. Astro's Playroom. This one I got my PS5. So, if you've played Astrobot Rescue Mission on the PS4 VR, it's spectacular, and they're like, hey, we're making a launch game for the PS5. Fuck yeah, let's play that. It's just as bursting with charm as the other game was. I hadn't played the Playroom VR, so there's a lot of that in this game as well. I'll get to that later. I think I get that like 10 plats from now. This game's a 5. Trophy list. I give the trophy list also a 5. It's quite fun. Even the collectibles aren't that bad. Let's go. Next one. Maquette, another PlayStation 5 game. I think we got this for free if you bought a PS5 or something. They were just giving games away when the PS5 was finally available to be purchased in the US. This game is a size manipulation game. It's really cool where, like, you know, stuff is nested inside each other, bigger and smaller, and you have to solve a bunch of puzzles. The time trial trophies are tough in a good way, so I'd give the trophy list like a 3.5, 4-ish area, and the game itself is probably a 4. It's a good game. It's fun. Wattam. I know a lot of people who like this game. They're wrong. This game kind of sucks. The trophy list is a joke. Like, 5 of the trophies are just blowing up a bunch of times in a row. It makes no sense. It's probably supposed to be for, like, 4-year-olds. One of the trophies is to turn everybody into gold that you eat, because, like, you're a mouth that can poop people. Google this game. It doesn't make any sense. Don't play it. The game is like a 2, and the trophy list is a 1. It's terrible. We Were Here Too. Here's the second one in the puzzle game series. The first person figuring out some puzzles in a big old mansion house thing. What are you doing? You got a house, you got to figure out the puzzles, and sometimes your partner can kill you, and you're like, God damn it, man, you were supposed to save me. It's pretty fun. Again, it's the kind of game where you can Google it to the solutions, so the platinum rarity isn't that great, but I thought it was really fun. It's a bonding experience to play with a friend. We beat it in less than a day, because of course, you can really just do this in like 2 quick sessions. But I'd recommend it. Game 3, trophy list 3. Resident Evil 6, don't play this, it's bad. The multiplayer grind is unfucking believable. The campaign goes on forever and doesn't make any sense and is bad. At least it's not racist like Resident Evil 5? What do you even say about Resident Evil 6? At least you get to play as Leon again? I give the game like a... I mean, it has the power of friendship. You get to play together. So I give the game like a 2.5. And the trophy list a fucking 1. The trophy list sucks, dude. Remember Me, another game that's been on my profile forever. It says 8 years. That sounds about right. So my wife played this on PS3, and it's pretty cool. The only problem is, you have to do all this missables. There's tons of missables, and there's a lot of stuff for doing like combo challenges. So I picked up the game, and I think I did two playthroughs throughout a week to clean up all the rest of the stuff, just to get another backlog game out of the way. Because I'd been doing a lot of new stuff. I forgot to give that a rating. Beat Saber, my housemate wanted to play really badly, so I bought it, and she bought the BTS pack, and we bought the Linkin Park pack, and the frickin' Panic at the Disco pack. You know what Beat Saber is. It's the game where you slice the blocks in VR, and it's fucking great. The trophy list is really damn hard. Really hard. We did it together as a house, so I'll give it like a 4 on the hardness scale, Moe's hardness scale, and the game is a 5. It's fucking Beat Saber. It's great. Here's the last We Were Here game. We Were Here Together. This one, I think, had the best puzzles. I think the second one was kind of like, the second one might have been the worst, but, you know, that's not saying much, because they're all pretty good on the co-op puzzle front. So this one was the most fun, I think, in my opinion. I'd probably give it like a 4 on the gameplay front. And the trophy list, I don't remember being that standout. So I'll give it like a 3. I don't think it was that bad. Oh my god, I have time. What was the game I forgot to rate? Remember Me, I give a 3, and the trophy list, 3. Okay, Maneater. Again, a game that I think most people know. Maneater, you play as a shark, and you get to run around eating everybody, and that's literally it. You don't really do anything else. You unlock a new area, you get collectibles, and you eat everybody. That's pretty much the whole game. I mean, it's fun. Nice mindless fun. There's a DLC out now. I didn't get it. But I played it off and on for a couple weeks while I was playing some other games. I think I was playing Days Gone at the time. I'll give the game like a 4. It was pretty fun. Not much to it, so the trophy list is like a 3. It's fine. Yeah, Days Gone. So I was playing this at the same time. Days Gone went on like Red Dead Redemption 2, where I was doing a lot of the side stuff at the same time, and it just went on forever. And I was like, when does this end? There's a New Game Plus trophy. I really don't want to play all this again. But Days Gone is a third-person action shoot-the-zombies game, like Red Dead Redemption 2, but instead of gunmen, it's zombies. I give the game a solid 4. It was pretty fun. On the trophy list, the DLC trophies are going to be butts, man. I haven't done them yet. The trophies... I mean, the game isn't that bad. I give the trophy list a solid 3. Playroom VR is more VR fun, party shenanigans. It's mostly like one person with the helmet. They tried to do Mario Party with one person in the VR and everybody else with other wands. It's pretty cool in its execution. We had some good fun with it before. As a trophy hunter, I sat down and said, okay, we had fun. Now you have to sit down and help me get the rest of these. But unlike Rescue Mission and Playroom, nothing really stood out to me as like super awesome. So I'd say the game is like a 3 and the trophy list is like a 3. It's fine. Operation Tango. Fantastic. Fantastic game. I love a good co-op game where it's just like We Were Here, where one person's gotta like, they gotta solve that, they gotta hack the grid, and the other person is like, okay, I'll give you this information, what goes on here. So one person's a hacker and one person's like an infiltrator. It's really fun, and then you can switch off. You gotta get like gold times in each of the levels. So the trophy list I give a solid 4, and the game would give a solid, there's not a lot of depth to it. There's not as much as Peter and I probably wanted, because I played it with him, so I give it like a 3.5. Lego Movie 2. This game is the worst Lego game I've ever played. The bloat, the boring, the no characters, sucks. This game sucks. Really bad. 1. Trophy list. It's a Lego trophy list. You have to get everything in the known universe 6,000 billion times. 1. I think this might be the worst game I played all year. And I don't think it's really close. It took me 2 weeks to beat this because I wanted to shoot myself the whole time. What a breath of fresh air Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridian was. This was a great game because it's a third person. You play Finn and Jake going around. You do some Paper Mario style combat, which I really like. I haven't played a game with that in a long time. And then it's so true to the source material of Adventure Time. It was really nice. It got almost, I think, basically every voice actor back. So I think I give the game's a little short. I give it like a 3.5, and the trophy list was easy. So I'll give it a 3.5 as well. Battlefield 5 was a really fun game to work through with some friends. We did the multiplayer together, but it's a Battlefield 5 game. It's a first-person shooter. You know, it's like Call of Duty, but with squad mechanics. Campaign is fairly okay. There's some parts where the AI is pretty bullshit, like every frickin' Call of Duty game on the hardest difficulty. So that's not too surprising. I give the game, again, it's nothing really standout. I give it like a 3.5, and the trophy list was fun with friends, so I'll give it a 3.5 as well. Ultimate Chicken Horse. Here we go. Fun with friends. So, we played this as a party game until we got bored, and then we boosted a lot of the achievements. Ultimate Chicken Horse is a party game where you have to build platforms. Each person can build a platform to get to the end goal, but obviously you want to build a platform so you can get there and then stop other people from getting there. It's a really, really wacky, fun idea. There's a lot of grinding, though, so the trophy list, honestly, is like a 2, but the game itself is a 4. It's a really fun game. Oh my god, were we halfway? Are we over halfway? Over halfway. Dead by Daylight. How do I even recommend Dead by Daylight, man? Okay, Dead by Daylight's fucking brutal. It's so long, and it's so hard, and the survivors are so mean. And if you're playing as a survivor, the killers are so mean. It's an asymmetric horror game. I don't even know how to describe it. You try to solve generators as survivors, the killer tries to kill you. It's really hard. It takes fucking million years to finish. Game's like a 3, trophy list is a 1. It's such butts. Cave Digger Riches. This is a weird VR game. I got this for like $5. I was interested in it because the platinum rate was so low, and that always makes me think, I wonder if there's a barrier to entry that makes it slightly difficult. It's not that hard. It's just a lot of kind of weirdly glitchy stuff. You're a miner in like a weird nuclear Old West, and you have to dig up a bunch of gems and stuff to buy upgrades. It's bizarre. The game is like a 2.5, 3, and the trophy list is like a 3. It's fine. Destiny. Oh my god. So, I started this when I bought the PS4, 8 years ago. September of 2014, pretty much when Destiny 1 came out, I started it. And the only trophy I had left in the base game was Flawless Raider. And I finally got to a point, again, I don't have to explain what Destiny is, fuck you. It's a first-person shooter. Everybody knows what Destiny is. I got to a point last year where I got some mates, and we were like, we need to get some people together and finally finish this. And we finally did. So I finally got Flawless Raider and just, put a feather in my cap. Finally finished Destiny. Returnal. We have a video out about Returnal. It's great. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it isn't. I'm going to take this time to mention to everybody that I said the ending for Returnal makes no sense, and the authors didn't. They just made something up, and then there was an interview recently where they admitted they just made it up, and it doesn't make any sense on purpose. I was right. Everybody else sucks. Returnal's great. I give Destiny, the game I just fit. No, fuck it. Returnal gets 4, and trophy list is grindy with collectibles, so I give it a 2. Destiny the game gets a 3.5. The trophy list gets a 2. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Who doesn't know about Fall Guys? I'm like only at 37. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. Fall Guys is almost made me lose friends. I may have lost friends because of Fall Guys because I yelled so much. Fall Guys is fucking brutal, and the 3 wins in a row is 4. It might as well be 1,000 wins in a row. Took a really long time to get. Fuck Fall Guys. Game's like a 4. Trophy list is a 1. Fuck off. Amnesia Rebirth. Here we go. This is a good one. Amnesia Rebirth. I started in November of 2020 with a friend as he was visiting, and it spooked the shit out of both of us pretty good a couple times. And just the fact that by the end of it, when I was going for the speedrun trophy, I was still kind of spooked by some parts. And then, fortunately, there's an out-of-bounds glitch, so you don't have to do the whole game when you do that. But man, this is a speedrun, and it's really fucking tough. I give the trophy list a 3 and the game of 3.5. I give it a 4. Resident Evil Resistance. I forgot I played this. I blocked it out of my memory. Resident Evil Resistance is Dead by Daylight if it was like... So if Dead by Daylight is the Krabby Patty, then Resident Evil Resistance is the Chum Bucket. This game fucking sucks, and if you try to play it legit, everybody online is level 17 trillion, and they will kick you so fucking hard in the teeth that your shit will have teeth in it. This game fucking sucks. 1-1. Terrible. I'm not even going to talk about it. I hate this game. It's bad. Bug Fables, Paper Mario. It's Paper Mario with bugs. It's fantastic. It's incredible. You should play it. You should play it. You should play it. Peter made a video on it a heck of a long time ago. It's the video's phenomenal. The game's phenomenal. Again, it's original Paper Mario. You get badges. You battle enemies. There's a really engaging story. It's very fun. The characters are fun. The world is engaging. The game is a 5. The trophy list is a 4.5. It's one trophy that pissed me off. You get a 4.5. River City Girls, great game. It's if you played the Scott Pilgrim game back on the 360, or when they recently, I think they re-released it again. It's like that, where you just go around beating the crap out of everybody, side-scroller style. It's really fun. It's got a funny plot. It's co-op. The problem is the co-op player doesn't unlock trophies, so you have to beat the game twice. Then you have to beat the game a 3rd time to beat it as another character. Trophy list, you're getting a 2. Game, you're getting a 4.5. Boo. Stop doing that. Axiom Verge 2. I'd been awaiting this for a long time because they said it was going to be exclusive to the Switch. Then it came to PlayStation. I was very excited. And then they did the same thing that they did in the first game, where there's a part in the... Oh, sorry, it's a Metroidvania style, crazy alternate dimension game with Mesopotamian gods. It's very confusing. Plot's very confusing. They did the thing where you go to one area of the game and you go, where do I go next? And there's no indication that you're supposed to go to this weird place on the other side of the map you'd never think of. So I give the game like a 3.5, 4, and trophy list 3. Oh fuck, we're on Ratchet All for 1. This game is grindy as fuck, but it's pretty fun to play Ratchet and Clank with 4 people. Except you needed a pass to play online. Fortunately, the copy that I bought billion years ago at a yard sale still had an unactivated pass in it, so I was able to play it. But man, the fact that they're still charging like $10 for an online pass for a game from like 2006 is ridiculous. The grind makes the trophy list a 2, but the game is like a 3.5. It's pretty fun. Project Warlock. This is a game that nobody cares about but me, which is why only like 4 people have the platinum. If you like Doom, it's like Doom. If you like Quake, it's like Doom. It's good. It's there's a trophy for beating like the entire game on the hardest difficulty, where you die and it sends you back to the beginning of like the entire set of levels. You have to play like 4 levels in a row to finish a world in one piece. Hardest difficulty, you have to beat them all in a row on each of the subsequent worlds. Really hard. Trophy list 2, game 4. It's great. First-person shooter. Resident Evil 3. Everyone knows what this is. Resident Evil 3 is great. Because I'd never played the original before and I hadn't played the 2 remake, I didn't know. A lot of people said 3 wasn't as good as 2. I didn't have a huge problem with it. I like the fact that you get the dodge move. I wish I had, because I'm playing 2 now, I wish you had that in 2, but you don't, which kind of sucks. Because the game is good and the last bunch of games I've been talking about have been kind of butts, I'll give the game like a 4 in the trophy list, 3. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, also known as Rivet and Rivet. Rivet's adorable. It's Ratchet and Clank, but with a cute female protagonist who is a different universe version of Ratchet, and it's great. And it's a Ratchet and Clank game again. I don't think any of the trophies are missable because it's a first-party Sony game. It's just fun, and it's really pretty because it's on PS5. I would give the game a 5, and the trophy list a 4. Outer Wilds, 5 and 5. I don't know what you can say. I want to take points off the trophy list. Because some of those trophies are kind of butts. They're little butts. You know what I'm talking about. Landing on the stun station is butts. It is an outer space. We have like 3 videos on this channel about this game. I don't have to talk about this. It is so hard to pick this game over Obra Dinn for what my favorite game of all time is. That is how good this game is. Trophy list is kind of butts. 5 and 4.5. Demon Souls. You know what Demon Souls is. Demon Souls is the first Souls-like game on modern hardware on the PS3. They made a new one for PS5. It's about just as hard. You have to co-op with a friend to kill one of the bosses, which was pretty fun. To have a friend come and be like, "Hey man, I have to help you kill a boss. You have to help me kill a boss so I can get this damn platinum." Game's a 4. Trophy list is a 4.5. It's better than the original actually. Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's Spider-Man, but it's Christmas time now, and it's Miles Morales and not Peter Parker. It's great. I don't think it's better than the original because it's pretty same note, but I like the plot's fun. I like the characters. It's Spider-Man. You're zipping around the city doing stuff on the PS5. I think it's kind of weird that Sony always makes you do New Game Plus, because like sometimes I'm like I spent so much time the first time. I don't really want to do it again. It's weird. I give the game a... Oh, shit. I'll get back to it. Forgotten City. We're at 50. We're so close. Forgotten City. This game's great. It is a first-person action-adventure game where you go back in time and you have to help solve a city where everyone's going to die if anybody commits a crime. It's actually really, really cool. There's a time loop mechanic. I wanted to tell more people about it, but Peter chained me in the basement because he thinks it's bad, and he's wrong. I give the game a 4, and the trophy list also a 4 because it's actually really fun. I'll give Miles Morales a 4 and the trophy list a 3.5. Number 51, Budget Cuts. We're getting near the end. It's November now. Budget Cuts is a super cool VR game all about hucking knives. It's about throwing knives at people. It's about throwing knives at robots. It's really cool. It's kind of spooky when the robots find you because it's a little bit of stealth because the robots are out to kill ya. And I had a good time with it. I think there's time trials or something. They're kind of butts. So I give the trophy list like a 3. But the game itself, I give like a 4, because who doesn't like hucking knives? Tormented Souls! November. We're almost done. We made it to number 52. Ahead of schedule. Tormented Souls is Resident Evil 1, with a female protagonist who gets a nail gun. It's classic Resident Evil 1. You can hear the zombie off screen, but you can't see it in 4K. It's incredible. And there's multiple endings, there's multiple playthroughs. It's really fun. I recommend it to everybody. I'll give the game a 5. I'll give the trophy list a 4. How about that? Bonus round! I actually got more than 52. I got 54. So, 53 was It Takes Two, which eventually got Missing Collectible Game of the Year. It's absolutely fantastic. I was shocked because of the reception that Peter and I both had to A Way Out, which we didn't really like. It Takes Two is phenomenal. And I don't really know what else to say. It won Game of the Year from a lot of people. You've probably heard of it. Third person, go around, jumpy on stuff game. It's fun to platform. Game gets a 5. Trophy list gets a 4. And Super Skelemania. I think I already owned this, and it was December, and I just wanted, like, because, I mean, I got the 52 plats, but I was like, I mean, you gotta keep getting platinums, right? You gotta keep playing. So, Super Skelemania is just Super Metroid with a skeleton guy who has skeleton powers. You can roll your head. You can do all sorts of cool things like that. It's hard because there's a platinum to beat the game in like 30 minutes or something, and I think I got it at like, 29 minutes and 52 seconds. So I really worked for it. So I give the trophy list a 4. The game's like a 3. I made it! I think I did it! If I didn't rank any of the games, I apologize. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Actually, I have to edit this. So that was really fun. Kind of. I don't want to do that again. I'm going to get less platinums this year, so I don't have to make a video about it. I don't know how everybody makes these videos. Everybody makes these videos. Probably because they don't do the 30-second thing. That was dumb. I made it really hard. But I was glad I did it, I guess. I'm not going to do it again. It was fun talking to you guys about it. If I missed ranking a game, I might do it posthumously, because I want to make a ranking list where I put out all of the games that I did by adding the 2 scores together. I'll probably show that at the end here. I also want to show the graph of the time it took, like the total elapsed time between starting and finishing a game, because it's a really funny graph. I'll show it really quickly. It's mostly just Destiny and Remember Me, and then everything else was like a week. But besides like 5 games, almost every game I platted last year, I started last year, which is just fucking bananas, man. I was like 24/7. I was working on stuff. I remember hearing a story once where Bernie Burns of Rooster Teeth challenged Jeff, also of Rooster Teeth, that if he could get 10,000 gamer score in a week, and I think he like it was like $1,000 or something if he could do it, and he did it, and he said the best part of his day was when he got to take a shower, and obviously it wasn't that bad, but I played a lot more than I should have, and I should have probably like mowed my lawn more often. But yeah, don't play that many games. Was that the message of this video?